Imagine building a successful career, only to realize it's someone else's dream you've been chasing, not your own. It's like sitting in the driver's seat, while someone in the back directs your every move. Many people end up realizing this about their careers, but still keep going with blinders on. Not Vrinda, whose unique career transition might just be the inspiration you need to stop feeling stuck and find a more fulfilling career. Quick announcement. At the end of this video, we have a giveaway that could be your ticket towards a successful career change. So stick around. Alright now, let's dive into Vrinda's story. Hi, I'm Kritika and welcome to Pivot. Today we're diving into Vrinda's journey and more importantly, what you can learn from it to craft a career that truly reflects who you are. Let's jump in. Vrinda Sharma Rosenberg is living proof that it's never too late to take control of your career. Once a successful lawyer, Vrinda realized that the career she had worked so hard to build wasn't her dream. It was someone else's. 2 years ago, she swapped her legal briefcase for a yoga mat and built Yoga-byvrinz, a global health and wellness brand helping people heal work-related stress through yoga. Her story isn't just about switching careers. It's about redefining success on your terms and finding a path that feels right for you. Vrinda had everything you'd expect a successful lawyer to have: long working hours, high pressure cases, and a paycheck that screamed, "You've made it." But deep down, something felt off. It was a classic case of burnout. She realized that her job doesn't align with her values. It drained her instead of fulfilling her. And then came the spark. She started practicing yoga just to cope with the stress, but soon it became her safe space. A question kept nagging at her. What if this wasn't just my escape? What if I could make this my life? Here's a question for you. Have you ever felt stuck, like you're climbing the wrong ladder in life? If so, stick around because this is where Vrinda's story gets really interesting. Career transitions aren't about taking a blind leap. They're about careful planning and taking small but consistent steps. Vrinda started small. She became a student all over again, following yoga instructors online, attending workshops, and figuring out what it really meant to turn your passion into a profession. She looked for ways to stand out. Would yoga be more than just a class in the park? Is there any way that I can combine my corporate experience with this? Vrinda didn't quit her job overnight. Instead, she tested the waters. She started hosting free sessions for friends and family. It wasn't glamorous, but it gave her something far more valuable: feedback. It helped her practice her teaching skills. It also created a community around her classes, and that is priceless. People loved her approach. She combined mindfulness with practical stress relieving strategies for busy professionals. Now let's talk about the serious part: skills. Vrinda enrolled herself in a yoga teacher training course, and she thought that was her ticket to success. But here's what she learned: certifications are just the start. The real work: practicing, experimenting, and finding her voice as a teacher. Here's where Vrinda cracked the code. She found her niche. Using her corporate background, she started specifically offering classes for office workers who were battling stress and bad posture. And when the pandemic hit, she pivoted again, taking her yoga community online and global. From India to the US, her brand became synonymous with practical, stress-busting yoga. Here's a challenge that no one talks about. What happens when you turn your passion into your career? For Vrinda, it meant juggling too much: teaching, finances, marketing, all on her own. She hit burnout again, but this time she knew how to step back. She simplified her schedule, outsourced her admin work, and focused on what was most important: building meaningful connections through yoga. Career transitions aren't just about chasing your dream. They're about building a life you want to live. That means knowing when to hustle and when to pause. So, what have we learned from Vrinda's story? Reinvention isn't about courage, it's about strategy and action. Vrinda's transition from law to yoga shows us that career shifts are possible, intentional, and transformative. Here are 4 powerful lessons from her journey that could guide your own. Dreaming isn't enough. Turn it into a plan. Vrinda didn't wake up one day and leave her job. She dived deep into yoga, researched the wellness industry, and reached out to mentors in the space. Clarity is what transforms dreams into goals. If you're thinking about pivoting, take the time to map out your options and the steps to get there. Start scrappy, but start smart. Vrinda didn't launch with the perfect yoga studio or a grand business plan. She started small, hosting local classes and experimenting. The feedback she received helped her refine her offerings and build confidence. Remember, it's progress, not perfection, that moves the needle. Take the leap, even if it is messy at first. Blend your old skills with your new passion. Vrinda's legal background gave her a unique perspective on workplace stress, something she channeled into her yoga practice. Her niche became a bridge between her past and her future. What strengths or insight from your current career could help you stand out in a new field? And last but not least, your niche is your superpower. Vrinda didn't aim to just be another yoga teacher. She leaned into her corporate experience to solve a specific problem: work-related disorders. Your niche isn't about being revolutionary. It's about being relevant to the right people. Focus on what only you can offer. If you've been waiting for a sign to pivot your career, this is it. Start small, learn and grow, like Vrinda did. And now, for the part you've been waiting for, the giveaway. You have the chance to get a one-on-one personalized career guidance session with Pivot's career strategists. It's not the usual stuff you see all over LinkedIn. Something more tailored to your background and interests. Whether you're stuck, curious, or ready to take the leap, this is your golden ticket to map out your next move. Check the link in the description to grab this opportunity. Don't miss out. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep hustling, and remember, you're just one pivot away from a career you love.